How to use mnemonics to remember anything easily. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today, we're looking at the most powerful memory tools out there, mnemonics. Mnemonics are simple tricks that help you remember information more easily by linking it to something fun, familiar, or even a little bit silly. Whether you're studying for a test, learning a new language, or just trying to remember someone's name, mnemonics are here to save the day. So, let's jump right into it. 1. Acronyms. Acronyms are mnemonics where each letter stands for something you want to remember. One classic example is remembering the order of operations in math, PEMDAS. This stands for parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. To make it even easier to remember, we turn it into a sentence. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Now you've got a catchy phrase to help remember the sequence. 2. Rhymes and songs. Our brains are naturally tuned to remember rhythms, which makes rhymes and songs perfect for memorization. For example, if you want to remember the days in each month, there's a classic rhyme. 30 days hath September, April, June, and November. All the rest have 31, except February alone. Because it rhymes, it sticks in your mind much longer, and it's an easy way to recall a list whenever you need it. 3. Chunking. Chunking is when you break down information into smaller, manageable chunks. For example, when trying to remember a phone number like 12345678890, it's much easier to remember it as 3 chunks rather than one long number. This technique works well with vocabulary lists, dates, or anything that seems overwhelming as one big piece of information. 4. Imagery and visuals. Here you create vivid, even exaggerated, mental images to help you remember something. Let's say you're learning the Spanish word for cat, which is gato. Imagine a giant cat wearing a top hat at a gala, and you've got an instant memory hook. These visuals create a unique story in your mind, making it easier to remember vocabulary or details that might otherwise slip away. 5. The memory palace. Now here's a fun and powerful one, the memory palace. This technique lets you visualize placing information in familiar places, like rooms in your house. For example, if you're trying to memorize a grocery list, imagine a giant loaf of bread on your bed, a bottle of milk on your desk, and bananas hanging from your ceiling fan. Then, when you're at the store, you just walk through your memory house in your mind and pick up each item. Using this technique, you can remember almost any list, just by assigning each item a specific place in your memory palace. 6. The story method. The story method is another fun mnemonic technique where you make up a story that includes each item you need to remember. Say you need to remember a list of random words: dog, balloon, pizza, and tree. Make up a story like this. A dog was walking down the street holding a balloon. He spotted a pizza on a table under a big tree. This technique turns a random list into a narrative, making it much easier for your brain to recall each item. 7. The keyword method. This method is great for learning new languages. Say you're trying to remember the French word for apple, which is pomme. You can imagine a big apple wearing a pom-pom hat. By connecting a similar-sounding English word with a mental image, you can recall foreign vocabulary more easily. So, let's do a quick recap. We covered acronyms, rhymes and songs, chunking, imagery, the memory palace, the story method, and the keyword method. Each of these techniques makes information stickier in your brain by turning it into something easy, familiar, or fun to remember. Give these techniques a try, and let me know in the comments which one you're excited to use. Mnemonics can make studying a lot easier, and even fun. If this video helped you, hit that thumbs up, share it with friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more memory boosting tips.